Hello, 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 hello. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, depending on where you're watching me from. How are you guys doing? What is going on in your location? How are you guys doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome to my live stream. Thank you for joining me today. All right, it's another beautiful evening. How you guys doing? Jumping. Let's discuss. Welcome, welcome, welcome back. All right. How is your day? How is your evening going? And how have you been today? I hope the day has been kind to you. And I hope the day has been exceptional as well to you. Welcome to my live stream. Thank you for joining me today on another beautiful day that the Lord has made. And indeed, we shall rejoice and be glad in it. All right, welcome guys. Welcome. Jump in. Let's discuss. Welcome to my live stream. How are you doing? Welcome. So guys, as you come in, don't forget to like this live stream for me. Don't forget to share. And most importantly, don't forget to leave me your comment in the comment section. So you guys have seen my title today. Korra Obidi is back. How to protect your Facebook page and your YouTube channel. We saw yesterday, I came live yesterday. I was talking about same thing that happened to Korra. I felt so bad yesterday that happened to Korra. And even if you were any other person, I could have still feel the same. Because, it's not easy growing a page on social media. It's not easy growing a channel on YouTube. But Korra Obidi, with her 7.5 um, million followers, was hacked yesterday. So I felt the pain. I was like, seriously, what did this lady do? I was really, really mad yesterday. I was still following her up, trying to catch up until about 10 p.m. my time. They were still awake. They were awake. That would have been around 8 p.m. Then when I woke up this morning, I realized that they stayed all through the night working on recovering the channel. And I want to say something here. It's good to have a sister who knows what's up, who knows waiting day. It's good to have a sister that will be able to tell you, okay, I'm going to contact this person, that person, that person, that person. Let's do this, do that. I was on their live stream yesterday. Nancy was making all kinds of suggestions. This is time for you to drop that channel, drop the page. Let's build another one, blah, blah, blah. Korra was like, are you sure? Are you sure? And then her fans, oh my goodness, Korra Obidi's fans, you guys are exceptional. Despite the kind of, hatred they have for this girl, she has million loyal fans. They were there yesterday on Nancy's page on Facebook and Cheta. They were live on YouTube. She has got strong fans that said, Korra, set up a page right now. We are going to grow it together. We are promising you 1 million followers in 1 month. Let's start this challenge. It's challenge 1 million followers in 1 month for Korra. You know, you would think everybody would be like, yay. Like I said in my live stream yesterday, what happened to Korra? A lot of people are going to be, some of the haters are going to start laughing at her, jubilating as if something good has happened. What happened to her could happen to anybody. And I'll be explaining why I mean it could happen to anybody. And just like I said yesterday, I tried to go around Facebook. I saw some people making video. Madam reporter account. Now it has happened to you guys. So not everybody will celebrate with you when you're celebrating. Not everybody will be there to mourn with you when you're mourning. You just have to pick up those that love you and focus on that. And that's what Korra is doing. Had steaming fans. Oh my goodness, I doped my cap yesterday for you guys. This is not the first time Korra's fans came around. This is not the first time. We remember what happened in January when she was demonetized. They came around. They say, you know what? Follow her on Facebook. They moved in droves to YouTube, and they were there encouraging her, super chatting her, giving sending thanks and what have you. And what happened yesterday? These people came around. Korra, let's start a new page. They were suggesting names. Nancy was suggesting names, and eventually Korra said, "How about we give it Big Korra?" So, like I said, I was watching that live stream yesterday at about 10 p.m. I kind of went to bed. When I woke up this morning, I saw that Big Korra has been opened. I was so happy that Korra got her page back. Why am I so happy? It's her hustle, her hard work, her income. Why should people be jubilating when someone is going through pain? I find it difficult to understand why. So when I woke up this morning, I realized that they didn't even go to sleep because I am 2 hours, 2 hours ahead of Korra. So if I have 10 p.m., Korra was 8. As of about 2 a.m., they said that was when everything was all taken care of. So Nancy, Korra, and Cheta were awake, working on that Facebook thing until everything was resolved. Kudos to Nancy, kudos to Cheta for being a great brother-in-law, and Nancy for being a great sister. So now that Korra is back, Korra went live this morning to like tell people what happened to her, because I said definitely she's going to come online to explain what happened to her. So she came and then spoke about the whole scenario, what happened, how she got somebody contacted about in a podcast that will run for 12 series, and they'll be paying her $2,000 per podcast and all of that. She jumped at it thinking it was a good thing, having spent so much money traveling on for tours that she needed to recover. And that brought me to one of the things I said we are going to be talking about today: how to protect your Facebook page and how to protect your YouTube channel. Once you start social media, a lot of companies are going to send you all manner of emails. Click on this link. We want you to be an ambassador for us, blah, blah, blah. We all got those kind of emails. If you're not careful, if you click on any of those emails, they will take over your account. I was privileged to have watched a video about a lady on YouTube who said, once you get those links, do not click. If they want you to be the ambassador, the next thing they are going to do for you is to send you what they want you to do and then ask you step by step what you're going to do. Make sure you do not click on any link. I remember, hey, Linda, how are you? Beautiful. Thank you for being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I remember the first email I got about endorsement. I was so joyed. Hey, companies are beginning to recognize you. They say they were launching a new air fryer at the time. That was 2 years ago. They were launching a new air fryer. Because I was aware, do not click on any link, I refused to click on any link. And I said, okay, I responded to them. We are talking back and forth. They now started asking me I should send my address so that they can send me the air fryer for me to try. Oh boy, fear no gree me. I did not send my address. I now asked my husband, wait, though, it's not a PO box address that these people are asking. They are asking the address where they can deliver the item. My husband said, no, do not send the address. I said, okay. And that was how I did not get that deal. But I now said, if they were really true, I had to go to Amazon to search about a product on Amazon. I went online to search about that particular company. Eventually, that company was genuine. But they waited and waited, and I lost that deal. That was why, because I was just new on social media and content creation, and I was being overly careful. Just like Korra said that she felt she was smart, but these people are smart her in this case, because the guy was talking very fast, saying, no, we are not interested in your channel. We are not interested in your monetization. The same guy was telling Korra, I'm not interested in your money. And they were telling her, click on your monetization. You have to add this account on your bank payment details. That was when Korra realized that she's been what? Tricked, that it cannot be true. We don't have to wait until you get to that stage. You have to be extremely careful. The first thing you're going to do, if they contact you, Cynthia, thank you for joining me today. Thank you guys for being here. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Was. Yes, oh, Cynthia Korra is back. Thank you. All right. So I'm going to be saying the first thing you're going to do, if they contact you to like be an ambassador for them, if there is any link, block that particular email. A genuine company can contact you. The first thing you're going to do, use the name of that company, go to Google, search the company out. If I open my email, my YouTube email account, you will see a lot of people contacting me. They will now contact you, send you an email. We want you to model for us. We want you to promote this product for us. And the person sending you an email has no, a signature on the email. It's just the person's email address and then your own, they will start writing. If I'm sending you an email from my office, it's going to have my signature. You know where I am coming from. But these people are sending you email with one person's email account and then they will write. If you take that email address, you can go and research on that email address to find out where that email is coming from. But that might be a lot of stress for you. So what you need to do is make sure if you have an account, or rather if you're online as a content creator, do not use your legal account, your official email account that is linked to your YouTube or Facebook as your contact email. Do not use that. You have to designate a contact email address separate from your Facebook, separate from your YouTube. So even if they hack that email address, it's not linked to your Facebook. That would be number one smart thing to do. Do not use the same email address you're going to use as contact Oyoyo Sword at whatever yahoo.com or whatever email, Hotmail. No. Make sure that the email that is linked to your YouTube or Facebook is entirely different from the email of your contact, so that even if they hack that contact email, they won't have access to your what? To your YouTube. They won't have access to your Facebook. Let everybody know it today. If you have the same email that you're using for them to contact you, you can still change it as of right now. You don't want to be hacked, right? You have to take all the measures required to avoid being traced or being hacked. This is what I do. I use different email for anything I'm doing outside YouTube. Wham! You've already secured at least your Facebook, your YouTube. It has to be a total different email account, so that if that email is hacked, they can't get to your page. They can't get to your YouTube channel. And again, if you receive a link or an email telling you, we want you to promote this product for us, we are going to pay you AYZ, blah, 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 blah. If there is any link attached to that email, do not click on the link. The first thing you're going to research is the name of that company. And once you research on the name of the company, you will see reviews. Do not take reviews for granted. Click and read from Google what people are saying about that particular company. In the case of Korra felt, because the money, according to Korra, she said because the money wasn't too high, she felt it was real. That if they had told her they were going to pay her $10,000 per podcast, maybe she would have been suspicious about it. But they said $2,000 per podcast. She said, okay, fine, that this is genuine. They will be able to come with all manner of things. And then when they're putting it out to you, according to what they did to Korra, that was a professional scammer trying to scam. Don't be so interested in the cash. Don't be so interested in how much money you're going to make from that. If I will pull up my email here, let me see if I do that quickly. Let me pull up my email. Give me a second to be able to tell you guys what I'm talking about. So if I go to my email, I will see some people that have been contacting me. We want you to promote for us. We want you to promote for us. And there is no signature showing it's coming from a company. There is no detail to trace the person that is sending the email. Don't fall for it. The money will look so good. Don't fall for it, because that might be the beginning of your problem, especially if your page, your Facebook page or your YouTube channel is linked to that email account. If it's linked to that email account, that means you're due, and nobody wants that to happen. Is someone here? Give me 1 second, guys. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that. So if you go to the email, I have it, like I said, make sure you have a separate email account from the one you're using for your Facebook or YouTube. So they'll be sending you all of those links on your email. So if I pull up an email, there were some I opened, and I even had to research about the company. And the company, they've been sending me emails telling me if I want to find more information about the company. I said no, because I've gotten what I wanted. I don't need to get all those details, because that will be waste of money. You have to pay if you're probing more. I just wanted to know if that company is legit, and that's Google can give you that without you going to pay more money. But when you don't want to get more information, that's when you start having, getting to the point that you need to pay. So what am I talking about today? We have to protect our page. We have to protect our YouTube channel. If you're a content creator today, there is no rush in making this money. Remember, you're on this platform, whether you're on a blue app or the red app, you're going to be there for a very long time, unless if your intention is just quick cash and then you're out. But if you have a plan to build a residual income, you're going to be on social media for a long time. So there is no rush on how to make quick money. That's what I will say. There's this people I use, they call the name of the company is Being Verified. They can verify anything you want. If you want to go further, like I said, you can pay money. If you want to trace where the email is coming from, who is behind the email, you can do all of that. But like I said, the early stage where you can get from Google is enough, because you're not doing that to benefit anything. You just wanted to protect yourself. And it's very important to protect yourself. Don't take it lightly. You have to. You have to. If you consider that to be an income source for you, you have to protect that account. Unless if you're doing it for fun, you don't want to monetize anything you're making on YouTube or Facebook, then you might as well do it for fun, and it will be solely for fun. But remember, if you're already on social media, please, please make money while on social media. That's just what I say. If you have a smartphone, you're on social media, you're creating content, you might as well make money from it. All right. What are the lessons we've learned from what happened to Korra? Korra said that the reason why she came out to tell everybody exactly what happened to her, so that other people cannot make her mistake. Don't think you're too smart or you're smarter than a scammer. Remember, a scammer had gone through what will entice people, checked you out, research about you, followed you up for months, trying to know how best to to attack. Then you on your own doing your thing, not knowing that some people are there watching you. You have to be careful. You have to be really, really careful. This is not joke. Oh. Unless if they hack you, you're not losing anything. Imagine if somebody has access to your bank account. Somebody can be posting all manner of things about you, and the world will look at it as if you're the one posting. If we recall when that happened to Korra yesterday, they started posting her pictures, even her pictures, the pictures of her children. Remember, the court gave an ex parte injunction that you should not post your children's picture on social media. So when that hacker did that, they were posting her kids' pictures on Facebook. That's in violation of what the court says. So if anybody is going to pick it up, Korra has to provide evidence that her account was hacked. Which she went to Meta office yesterday reporting that she had called Facebook, she contacted support groups. So there were records showing that indeed this person's account has been hacked. Are there lessons to learn? Yes. I've given number one thing here. Don't be so interested in the money. Don't be, hey, it has to be done today. This will already making money. Remember, your 5 fingers are not equal. So we all have our individual races to run. When I start is not when you're gonna start. When the next person is going to start is not when I started. You understand? And at the same time, we are not expected to have the same results. We are definitely going to have different results. Just like our faces are different, our destinies are different. You understand? So don't be in a hurry because this person is already making a kill on YouTube, on Facebook. For that reason, anybody that sends you an email, you jump at it. Don't be so eager to jump at emails. I said it here. I also talked about using a separate email account for your social media platform. Yes, it's very important. Use a different email account, and then the one that are going to be contacting you, different email account. Because it's true that your email account, especially if you go to contact me on Facebook, contact me on YouTube, you see an email address. When you go to that email address, is entirely different from the email address that should be linked to your account. I've talked about these things. Okay. Another thing I talk about, you can verify the company. I've gotten so many requests, even for my children Instagram page, that they want them to model for them, blah, 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 blah. When they send all of those to my inbox, I will look and look. I know I have missed one or two good ones because I'm being over careful, but it's better, it's better I'm careful than not being at all. So when they send you those things, they appear to be very true. There is no reason for you to doubt or suspect anything. But if you have the eye to look out, if you know what to watch out, then you can be able to start asking questions. And if they contact you through the phone, don't be in a hurry to share anything about, like Korra. Korra, you actually had the time. They said she was doing she was sharing her Facebook with these people. Imagine, so they were seeing everything she was clicking, click on monetization, click on monetization. That's where she started like asking herself question. Excuse me, why? The moment she asked question, the guy said, no, 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 we are not interested in your monetization. We're not interested in your page. We just want to help you. Want to make how we are going to pay you the $2,000. Imagine if because of $2,000, Korra will lose her income. Which one will be more painful? So, like I said, don't be so quick because you've seen money. Don't be so quick because you heard you're going to make AYZ. Don't be so quick. What happened to Korra could happen to anybody. And for those of them rejoicing yesterday, yes, so those that were reporting an account, where are you? Don't rejoice yet. It could happen to you. 3 months ago, it was Wande Maya on YouTube. Wande Maya's zone was hacked and he was on transit at the time. They were doing live, what I mean, live streaming on Wande Maya's account for 2 whole days. They were talking about governmental policies on Wande Maya's account, streaming live, non-stop. Wande Maya couldn't access his YouTube account. The wife couldn't. Even the people working on his under him, nobody knew what was happening. They were so much in chaos that day. When he eventually interviewed the people working for him, because he has a team that work for him, They were explaining what it was, how they were panicking. People were contacting, sending emails, calling. So it can happen to anybody. Don't rejoice yet. It can happen to anybody. Linda said, host, is better you are careful than regret. Don't worry, big one will come. Definitely, it's better you're, my darling. I've been very, very careful. And to some extent, I was like, am I over careful? When I realized that what those people that wanted me to do that air fry thing for them, it was a beautiful air fry. Now it's on Amazon because after they got those ambassadors that will be repping for them, and I was seriously doing my cooking channel at the time, so they wanted me to be sampling their products in my cooking channel, doing the air fry and all of that. I know that's number one thing I miss, but like you said, big ones are definitely going to come, and that is true. So now that Korra is back, are there lessons to learn? Why did I say it yesterday? People managing her. Before you make somebody an admin, that was what happened to the add this email address as an admin to your page. Korra was like, uh, uh, and then they now get, okay, click on your monetization. We need to go to your back office. You need to add up to your payout number. Add this name to your payout number. And this was originally, Korra said, then you can Zelle me the 2,000. That is the fastest, easiest way to receive money in the US. Zelle. All you need to Zelle somebody money is the person's phone number or email address. You don't need to be added or create a different link and ask them to add. So we should be on the lookout. Guard your channel, your page. Don't look at it is because it's just few numbers, maybe 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. What would they be doing with a small person like me? Anybody can hack anybody. Let's not forget what happened 2 years ago. They will come now on my live stream, for example, use my profile picture and come there and be insulting people. People will think I was the person. And those were when young YouTubers were actually doing building communities. So anything can happen to anybody. And that is the truth. We have to be very careful. We have to learn these three things. Another thing we need to do, make sure you linked your Facebook either to a response. If somebody is trying to log into your Facebook account, for example, Facebook will not go in, they will send you an email from Facebook. Then that's somebody telling you somebody is trying to log into your account from this part of the world. You will now confirm whether you were the person or not. And make sure you added all those features on your Facebook. Likewise on your YouTube, two-way verification. You verify with your phone, you verify with another email in some times. Make sure you do that so that when you're getting notification, like some people will say for Facebook, you request to receive a code from Facebook. That's an option. So when they send you the code, you're going to use the code to enter, and then it will show them that it's genuine person trying to change password or log in. But if you request a call, they are going to call you to verify. If you request an email, they will send an email for you to verify. Make sure you put all those measures in place. There is no point waiting to fall victim. Like I said, money is good. Oh, don't get me wrong. Money is good, but don't be too quick to money. When you hear they want to pay you money, oh, every antenna on your body will just start erect. Don't be too quick to money. Ego mama, but don't be in a hurry to get it. Get the one that will give you some peace of mind when you're enjoying it. When you want to, flex, yeah, get the one that will give you some peace of mind. That's one thing I said I'm going to come here to discuss. Like I said, I'll be coming in every evening for short live streams so that we can be able to get to know each other. And for anybody watching me today, those watching at the background, if you're yet to meet me, my name is Soyoyo. From time to time, every evening, I want to, because I usually go live in the afternoon, my time. Unfortunately, I can't be going live during the day because of work. So I'm trying to move it back once I close from work. Yes, I just closed from work and came straight here. So don't mind my face. I just took off my jacket so that I will look a little bit casual to do the live stream. So that's what I'm trying to do going forward. Once I finish from work, take a little break, then come back here to chat with my base, chat with my community, chat with my friends on Facebook and YouTube. And if there is any topic you want us to discuss, don't hesitate to let me know about it. So tomorrow I'll be coming live again, and this time I'll be talking about what is going on Nigerian space, things we need to learn. A lot happened in the past few days. Unfortunately, I've not been able to discuss all of that. We saw Tony Lawal and her husband when the guy was crying out as somebody who is going through a lot of stress, who is under this stress, some crying out on Instagram, and after people started dragging him, all the bloggers started carrying the news. What he did was to go back on Instagram and start praising the wife. So people said, is that a publicity stunt or they're doing damage control? But I'm going to be discussing that tomorrow. So join me, because people don't know when they limit others from chances of survival because of their very own acts. They don't know. Everybody is now on social media. Everything is on social media. People use very serious things to chase clout on social media, not minding the consequences that might have to a genuine person that might be having a need or might be in crisis. Let us think twice before we take some certain actions. Because that's why tomorrow something is happening to somebody, everybody will be saying they're doing prank. I remember one of the things I watched on Facebook. Somebody sent it to my WhatsApp. That was I think it was 2021. A man went to a party in Nigeria, maybe wedding party or something, and the next thing he fell and then started, shaking, kind of as if he was convulsing, but he wasn't. The man was going into cardiac arrest, but people were there filming him. Nobody came to the man's rescue. And that is the kind of situation things are getting to now. When you see a genuine person going through pain, people cannot relate because there are so many pranks going on in our world. We can't be able to differentiate when there is something serious or when people are just joking and fooling around. I'll be discussing all of that tomorrow. So join me same time tomorrow, evening time, my time. And as we go along this new live stream time and date, I will see how much I can accommodate in terms of time and all of that. Linda said, we don't know what is prank and what isn't anymore. I tell you, honestly, it's really, really sad. It is really, really sad. It's just that Nigeria is a place I don't know how the regulations and the policies and the laws are working. That thing, Tony, I think her name is Tony. Tony's husband did is something that the police should look into. There was a lady in Alabama, USA. The lady was driving, I think from school or from work. She's either a nursing student or a nurse. She parked her Mercedes Benz by the road, called 911 that she saw a child on the streets about late in the night, a child on highway. Remember, she called 911 and was speaking with the dispatcher. She gave her location where she was, where she saw the child. And then after the dispatcher said, the 911 people said, okay, we are sending people to that location to find out what is going on and the child wandering the highway. Then she called a family member. Then she was on the phone with a family member. The next thing, they couldn't hear her anymore. So there was panic about a missing American woman. I also shared that link to my relatives in the US, telling them this is what happened to another Black woman in America. So, at the end, as we stand right now, the lady is charged to court, is going to court for, first of all, raising false alarm. Secondly, wasting taxpayers' money because it took them 2 days searching for this lady. 2 days. So the lady has been charged for all of this. Remember, 2 days. Police were searching, community were searching, friends and families, everybody panicking, to the point that I saw it in one of the people I follow on Instagram, Viola Davis. She shared the message, Black woman missing. So everybody was busy sharing. I had to share to my relatives here for them to be aware that even if you see somebody on the road, it could be a trap on kidnapping people. That was the impression people had. But at the end of the day, that's not the story. So, but in Nigeria, that guy put out that thing as an alarm on social media, got people worried, panicking. Nobody cares anymore about what goes on with people's mental health, because you can't tell, maybe you have a relative, a family member that is already hypertensive. You now come and bring this kind of story to the person, and the person will start panicking, maybe will go through cardiac arrest or something because of false information. We have to be very careful what we put out there. We have to. So if you like that conversation, please, please, please check in with me tomorrow for that discussion. And Nessa said, oh, you are saying Korra is faking it. Excuse me, where are you coming from? We are done talking about Korra over 10 minutes ago. What are you talking, Nessa? What are you talking? I'm talking about what I'm going to discuss tomorrow. So if you're interested in that topic, join me tomorrow to talk about it. Whether Tony's husband was pretending or whether he was trying to chase clout with that fake information he put out there, or whether he was actually in distress. We're going to be talking about all of that and the impact that will have when a genuine person is going through difficult situation, stressful situation that requires family and friends and the police and the government to intervene. So if that's what you want to hear tomorrow, join me today for that. My friend, don't misunderstand me, please. Okay. No, you just came in, okay? You didn't understand what we are talking about. I'm giving an intro in what I'm going to talk about tomorrow in the evening. So for those people that are doing that, it has become, the order of the day. They do all manner of pranks on people, not caring whether the person is hypertensive, whether the person has underlying medical condition. So when I read about Tony's husband's thing, I was worried. People were like, okay, it serves him right. He abandoned his wife and 2 children in Port Harcourt and came to Lagos to marry Tony and masked himself, started covering his face, and now he's tired of the whole thing. He wants to move out. Then the next day, he came back, start praising the wife. So people were like, is either they are doing damage control or there is a music they want to promote. So apparently they were about to release an album. Okay, they want to release a music, a song. And because you want to generate traffic for your song, that's why you have to put people in that position. What if there is a genuine person tomorrow writing that thing, seeking for who to help, who to render help? And because the society is so sold into doing pranks, people take everybody to now, leave them, it's just prank. Leave them, it's prank. Let's be careful. Let's be careful. We remember one guy in Nigeria that deleted his girlfriend. He deleted his girlfriend after running away from the police and all of that. He came back to Instagram confessing the whole thing and then saying that he wants to he wants to go, he's tired of this world and all of that. That person, the mind is already shattered. He needed help. You understand? He needed help when he was making those confessions. In as much as he's going to be arrested, at the same time, he was making a confessional statement, telling you the state of his mind. And when you read that Tony Lawal's husband's write-up, you could actually believe every word he wrote there to be true. But if that was just solely to promote his new song, I feel pity for those that do not have conscience. The world is going through difficult time already. A lot of people are suffering. Most people in Nigeria now can't even afford to go to work. They have jobs, they can't afford to go to work because of what? High cost of living, transportation costs. Then you come and add your own personal gain, which is going to be sorrow to the people hearing you. That is a little deep for me. So guys, we'll spend 41 minutes today. We are going to be increasing our time gradually. I'm getting back to doing this every evening. Join me tomorrow. We are going to be talking about that issue tomorrow, Tony Lawal's case. And then we are going to be discussing that and the consequences that comes from such action. Thank you guys for joining me today. Don't forget to like this video if you haven't liked it already. Don't forget to share and leave me your thoughts and comments in the comment section. Thank you guys once again for joining me today. Linda, thank you. Nasa, thank you. I appreciate all of you. And those watching from behind, thank you guys so much. So catch me tomorrow, same time in the evening, and stay well and be blessed. Bye all.